Greetings, great to see you again. It's been so long since we've sat down and had a natter about homebrew and homemade wine. If you love homemade wine, please subscribe to the channel and you'll be updated about loads of other brilliant recipes and information about homemade wine. Anyway, today I thought it's about time I opened up the artificial ingredient wine. The recipe for it is up by here, so if you haven't seen that video, go and check it out. But today I want to do the taste test. I ordered a bottle of Burgundy food flavouring and a bottle of red wine food colouring. Shove them into a demijohn with some sugar, yeast, fermented it out. Initially there was a bit of oil on top of the surface from the flavouring or the food colouring. It didn't really matter as such because that soon came out when I wrapped the wine off into a clean demijohn. Anyway, this is meant to be red wine food colouring. It's meant to be. And I just think this red wine, Burgundy, artificial ingredient wine should definitely be red wine coloured. But you wait until we crack it open and pour a glass. So you ready? Come then, let's pour a glass of this red wine, Burgundy, artificial ingredient wine. Fantastic. This Burgundy red wine artificial intelligence artificial ingredient wine is definitely not red. Red wine, blue, green, turquoisey blue wine, red wine, blue wine, red wine, blue wine. That's meant to be red wine. That's definitely red wine. Anyway, so the colour is all arse about tit. It's blue, not red. You can't get further than red wine being blue wine or blue wine being red wine. It's blue wine, not red wine. Although it's meant to be red wine, not blue wine. So, I'm confused. I don't know why that happens. The only thing I can think of is within the fermentation process, the alcohol somehow changed the bottle of ingredients, the red wine colouring, from red to blue, as if by magic. It just converted itself from what it's meant to be to what it's not meant to be. Blue. It's blue wine, not red wine. Tell you what though, this would be brilliant for Halloween. Some type of witch's brew. Oh yes. It's lovely, it's crystal clear. It's bright, it's shiny. It looks amazing for a blue wine. It looks horrendous for a red wine. Red wine, blue wine. I've got to get my colour sorted out here because that is blue, that's red. Right. Anyway, taste test, flavour on the nose. How does it taste? Does it taste blue? Does it taste what? Red? Is it burgundy? Or is it turquoise flavour? I don't know. So let's do the taste test of this artificial ingredient. Burgundy, blue, red wine. Spot on. Right then. Okay, on the nose. It hits you with a big aroma of artificial sweetener. It doesn't smell natural at all. It hits your nostrils, hits the back of your nose with this candy floss type flavour, as if you're snorkeling a bag of Haribos and candy floss at the same time. It just does not smell fruity, normal red wine, blue wine aroma. Anyway, it's not unpleasant, it's just not naturally sweet. It doesn't hit your nose as being normal. It's very alien-esque, to coin a phrase from Red Dwarf. Anyway, let's do the taste test. That is far from unpleasant. It definitely does have the depth of burgundy flavour to it, as if it's very pleasant, it's very fruity, almost pineapple-ish on the aftertaste, with a hint of straw and a bit of hay like freshly cut grass, followed by pineapple after a big burst of berries. But you do get this sucrose artificial flavour just coating the back of your tongue. It's far from unpleasant. It tastes like tropical Tandro or tropical Fanta with that pineapple burst, which I would not normally expect from a Burgundy wine. Burgundy doesn't have pineapple in it standard. Anyway, if this was a pineapple colour, like a straw, I would really believe it was more of a pineapple-ish type of wine. But seeing as I only bought a bottle that was big enough to shove up your ass of Burgundy flavour and one of red, blue food colouring, wouldn't want to shove them both up because that'd be rather much, but one you'd probably get away with. Either way, lost my train of thought there. Either way, those two bottles of flavouring and colouring have made this to be a pineapple-ish blue wine. And I think for Halloween, this could be something special. Now, I'm going to be making a video very soon about wines to make quickly for Halloween, to spruce up your parties, to spruce up your trick-or-treating, wines to give away to whoever knocks on your door trick-or-treating. And this might well be the basis for one of them. I've got a few ideas of how to make them extra gory and special. But that's a different story. That's a different video. So anyway, blue wine, red wine. What do you get if you mix blue and red? Is it purple? That's quite strong as well. And no, that's quite strong and potent as well. The flavour is perfectly acceptable, but not for a Burgundy. The colour is perfectly acceptable, but not for a red wine. I think I would definitely enjoy this, nice and cold, if I was expecting a blue-green tinged wine, blue rinse to the... If I was expecting a blue wine for, say, Halloween, this would go down a treat. If I was expecting a red wine, this would be rather disappointing, as this is because I was not wanting a blue wine. I wanted a red wine. But as it stands now, I've got both a blue wine and a red wine, which is bloody awesome it is. I've got both. So what happens when you combine a blue wine with a red wine? What colour do you get? Is it purple? Let's consult a colour glass. But how does it taste? You still get the overpowering artificial flavour coming through, even if you combine a red wine with the blue wine. That sweetness still is there, that artificial sweetness that is jumps out at you. So now we have a red wine, a blue wine, and a purple wine. I love this. My wine's just multiplying in front of me. I only started off wanting to do a blue wine taste test. Now I've got a red wine as well and a purple wine taste test. Awesome. So anyway, happy days. So if you fancy making an artificial ingredient red wine, be prepared for it to be an artificial ingredient blue wine with hints of artificial sweetener, artificial flavour, with a pineapple hint, which is still perfectly drinkable and brilliant for your Halloween festivities and festivals. Awesome. That's what Halloween is all about. I know Halloween is way away, but still, if you make this now, it'll be ready, perfect for Halloween, and it'll be blue. So if you've enjoyed this taste test, why don't you check out the actual video of making the artificial ingredient red, blue, burgundy wine up by that side. Why don't you check out the artificial ingredient red, blue, burgundy, pineapple wine recipe up by in one of these corners. I can't remember which one it goes into, but go check it out, and you have a brilliant day and enjoy your wine. And I'll speak to you all really soon. You have a good day now, and I'll see you really soon. I'm sober.